explain why this was such a monumentous event, and what was explain kind of how you can, what the riff, if even, with No Limit and Cash Money.
Well, no, I just think that we both from uptown.
Yeah.
And we right up the street from each other. And I mean, we grew up in a dangerous place. Both of us grew up in dangerous places. I grew up in the Calio. They grew up in the Magnolia. And so with me and Boz, which we still rocking, which is all our OGs, man, it just been a lot like us growing. It's really not us, but it's people around you, it's what's going on. And so as we got into this music industry, man, it just divided us. And so look what God do. It was God timing. And, you know, I talked to a lot of people from their camp, you know, even with, you know, thinking they should have been with Priority and stuff. And I told them, I told McMahon the other day, I said, man, talk to your people and let them know it ain't about being whatever, because y'all journey was different from ours. And their journey took them a massive place.
Right.
So if they would have been with the same company with us, they wouldn't be with. So it's a blessing. So sometimes God opened doors and he closed doors. So you just got to look at it like that.
Yeah.
Like they went on and did their own thing. Me and McMahon was laughing like, if y'all came with priorities, I'll be getting half of y'all bread.
That's a fact.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a blessing, man. And I think as we get older and we grow, you know, we was able to see that. And then me and Birdman was able to say, look, you know, you got Cash Money, I got No Limit, but I always respected them just because they're from New Orleans. So it wasn't never like that type of beef what the media try to portray it to be. So it was just a beautiful thing, and it took a lot of us growing. It took me growing up as a man. I say I can't speak for them, but for me and my flaws, the things that I went through and the people I lost in my family and stuff like that, like it took me just to grow up to say, they ain't had nothing to do with that. So, you know, and then once I realized that, it's like we could do anything.
Right.
You know,
so go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, but to your credit, because, you know, they're digging up the archives now. The internet has pulled up the 2001 Source Awards in Miami.
And I'm going to tell y'all, definitely I got to take my hat off to Cash Money for, you know, definitely for representing, you know what I'm saying? Calio, Magnolia on the top.
Where you actually shouted out Cash Money even back then and was showing them love.
Yeah, I always had love for them. It's always been like a friendly competition because we all doing music, got their thing. And so, but they from the same city I'm from. So I just don't get it twisted. Like if we had problems, we would have, you know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't that in the music industry, and we got to change that, right? Because in the music industry, they want us to go up against each other.